scheming, dreaming, drop top, sun, beaming, we in Dior, Neiman's, we street, we beef, got shooters like Phoenix, got Benzes, got Beamers, expensive, they seen us, my fit Corsa grip, that's 2 bands off the rip, shout out to Nip, last time I checked I'm the shit, they think I'm a threat, look at my neck, at my wrist, they think I'm a threat, look at my checks, at my bitch, I ain't no regular degular nigga, my hot, my bling on a secular nigga, humble, but I still know I'm better than niggas, fumble, nah, I'm fuck with a veteran nigga, yeah, I'm fuck with a veteran nigga.
It's Cash's opinion. I don't care about what they think, long as we winning. It's Cash's opinion. I don't care about what they say, long as we winning.
Man, it's your boy Cash. This is Cash's opinion. I got my boy Winton to the right of me.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's Winton Scott back again for Cash's opinion.
Huh? Y'all already know what it is, man. So how was your weekend, man?
Pretty good. Just working. Same thing, pretty much.
I feel you, man. There was a lot of shit that happened. That happened since the last pod.
Alright, what?
I'm not even gonna.
What's up? What happened?
I ain't even gonna lie. The Tyson and Jake Paul fight.
Jake Paul, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I was so tight, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I just felt like I stayed up to like almost 1 o'clock, bro. Like, to see
I
that
was
fight.
waiting on that shit. That shit was a letdown, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
It was a letdown. Like, the Tyson training videos had me thinking Tyson was gonna really go in there and do some shit. They had him looking all smooth and all, like, looking young and shit, but when the fight started, I don't know if he was holding back on him.
Bro, I think he was holding back. They have so many clips on TikTok and like YouTube right now.
Yeah, because he ain't look like them training videos. And
Yeah.
then the slap had me gassed up too. He slapped the nigga, so
Nah,
I'm like,
yeah.
alright,
It's gonna get
it's
crazy.
gonna get crazy. He took that slap personal. He gonna really try to fight Tyson, but that shit was shit was garbage, bro.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like, what was I gonna say? I'm not gonna lie. Tyson, he looked like he was holding back because that explains like the bite in the glove.
Biting the glove, like ducking punches and then not following up with a punch. Like,
because you see he was
duck
getting
the
ready
punch
to throw
just to
one, but
duck
then
it.
it
Yeah,
stopped.
like, come
but I
on,
heard
bro.
that there was a clause in the contract that
no combinations. Like, he wasn't throwing nothing crazy.
But I heard there was a clause in the contract where like the match had to go at least 7 rounds.
Okay,
for him to get his money.
So yeah, it's probably people saying that shit rigged. It's probably rigged, bro. It wasn't like a real type of fight to begin with, but like, damn, I didn't expect it to be that whack. It was really bad.
Yeah, I was so tight. Bro.
Yeah, and Netflix kept freezing.
Yeah,
it was just doing that.
I was on TikTok Live. Mine wasn't doing it for. It did it probably like once or twice. It was like buffering.
Mine was like at the beginning of the round. You gotta exit Netflix and go back on it.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking about that though. I was on TikTok Live, so like people were telling me that Netflix was messing up.
Yeah, it was.
And they was like, "Yo, show the TV."
It wasn't even worth all the messing up. Like,
nah, it wasn't. The girl fight before that was worth it though. I'm not gonna front. I'm not sure if you've seen it, bro.
No, I didn't see it.
Yo, the girl fight. I think her name.
I probably should have tuned into that because that was probably better. Like,
yo, it was fire. Like this one girl, I think her name was like Taylor or some shit. She kept hitting this girl named Amanda Serrano. And she was headbutting her, like, so her eye ended up splitting open. And on top of that,
the headbutts be killing
after
people.
her eye split open, she still kept like leading with her head, my nigga. Yeah,
headbutts be killing
but
people.
the Amanda girl had hands, bro. Like, so I know that's why she kept doing that, like the Taylor girl. But then Amanda,
what was her defense to the headbutting? Like, did she try to back her up or?
It wasn't really too much because like it's like every time she'd start swinging,
every time she get the opportunity, she headbutt him.
Yeah, the other girl she'd swing, but she'd lead in with her head,
Oh,
so it'd be like a cheat.
Yeah.
So even the manager at the end of the match, Serrano's manager, said something. He was like, "If we want to do MMA after this, we could do that."
Oh, okay,
yeah, because
so
you want to lead with your big ass head. But he was like some Puerto Rican nigga.
That's not
he was
fair.
like
That's
being
probably
mad blunt.
up. Probably hurts bad too.
Nah, that's a fact. But speaking of that, we had a conversation off the pod where we was talking about this Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight because I was telling Went, I was like, yo, Floyd has it in boxing. Like, Floyd is one of my favorite boxers. Like, it's no hate in my blood.
Favorite.
Yeah, it's no hate in my blood. But it's just that I said if Conor McGregor, if they would have a rematch and it was MMA rules, Conor McGregor would probably whoop that nigga ass, bro.
I don't think he would.
I'm telling you, bro.
I think Floyd just as a fighter, like his reflexes, his attentiveness
But
to the other fighter, like how he adapts to the other fighter's style. I think Floyd would still get him, even if it was.
But there's still limitations to boxing. There's no limitations to MMA.
True,
like,
there's no limitations.
Niggas could knee you. Niggas could fucking do anything they want. Headbutt you. Anything.
All right, but this
like
way,
with boxing,
Floyd,
you have to have
Floyd's
hands.
now allowed to do that too. So like, we ain't never seen a kick from Floyd. Kick from Floyd could be deadly. That could be his most deadly weapon.
Look,
like,
Floyd Mayweather.
About.
Floyd Mayweather's a professional boxer.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallem is a professional everything.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Like,
he's just a fight. I don't see him being Floyd though in any type of fight.
Nah, I don't see him being Floyd in boxing, but MMA, bro. I'm telling you, it's a whole different ballgame.
It is, I'm sure, because he could do anything. Like, but I don't know. I feel like Floyd's reflexes. Floyd is gonna see what he's gonna try to do. He tried to tackle Floyd. I feel like Floyd will dodge that shit, punch him right in the head.
Bro, but then remember we was
trying to tackle him.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But remember we were talking about sometimes it's not all about that neither. Like how you was telling me about the Bruce Lee joint with Brad Pitt.
Oh yeah, that was a movie. Yeah,
nah, I know, but I'm just saying. But in real life, like if Shaq was to punch Floyd, if he could hit him, or like just if Shaq was to fight Floyd,
size.
Yeah, Shaq could just pick Floyd up and then just crush him, my nigga.
Yeah,
like
size, he would hurt him.
But. Yeah, but
Now, if they were equal size, equal skill level, hell no, Floyd got that. Just off the
But that's what I'm saying. You don't know if Floyd is equal skill level with him in MMA.
No, you don't. But
just like
I personally, if we had to bet on that, I got Floyd's even in that situation.
Oh, MMA, nah, I got.
Yeah, even in that situation, I still got him.
If it's boxing, I'm taking Floyd for a fact.
Yeah, of course.
But even if it's a rematch or anything. But speaking of boxing, like you saw Offset, right?
Oh yeah, he got into a fight in Paris.
It looked like his security guard got beat up.
His security guard held him down.
He did what security's supposed to do.
He did.
I hope he's paying that guy good.
Here's a question I got: If you're in that situation, do you want the security guard to let you go and go at it with the people and just defend whatever you feel like you should be doing? Or do you want the security guard to just protect you like how he was doing? He protected the shit out that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. He had his back turned and niggas was hitting him. He still was like focused on Offset and pushed him to safety. That was a good security job, but
I got a funny answer.
Offset was like, nah, nigga, let me do what I want to do. Like,
you ready for my answer?
What?
Nigga, I'm gonna be like, I want you to protect me and put me away, my nigga, because I'm gonna still be talking my shit like I'm about to do.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm like, what, nigga? Yeah, you lucky my security guard got.
I honestly think he did the right thing. He
that's
pushed him
that's
to safety.
His job. At the end of the day, even if you're mad, it's like, yo, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm safe. I didn't get stabbed up. I didn't get shot.
Yeah, that's the main thing. So yeah, shout out to him.
At the end of the day, you gotta get that nigga a check. He should be getting a very good check, like a bonus.
He did a good job. He protected him from the Parisian niggas.
Cause that's
they wasn't playing with.
No, they wasn't. But you heard why, right?
Why
I heard it was something about like.
I heard it was bread. Like they didn't.
Oh, I thought it. Oh yeah, I think it was. But
they paid him for something else. I don't know exactly what it is, but I just saw the clip of them trying to get at him.
Yeah.
Security was holding his ass down. That's what they're supposed to do, though.
Yeah, but I feel like that's another thing. All right, so I feel like if you're security. Like, you should get paid your regularly, hourly, or, like, whatever your contract is. Mm-hmm. But then if you get into something where you have to protect somebody, you should get a bonus check. Like, there should be, like, some sort of bonus.
Yeah.
Because, like, you, at the end of the day, you're risking your life.
Yeah, just as a person, I would probably just, like, if I'm in that position, I would just toast the security extra for, like...
Yeah. Like, if you, like, Offset or something, be like, here's extra 10 racks.
But
like,
then, this is what I'm saying. Do you think he's tight? Like, you didn't handle it how I wanted it to be handled.
It doesn't matter. I got you out of that situation.
Yeah, that's
at the end of the day.
Yeah, he did
though.
That's what really matters. That's what really matters. Yeah, there's nothing really to argue. That's what really matters.
Like even if your man's gets beat up, like that's not my responsibility.
Yeah, his man was kind of getting beat up.
Yeah, but that's not my responsibility. Mine's is just for you. If you want to pay for you and your man's, then those are my responsibilities.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because at the end of the day,
who got the bag? Like, who's paying him?
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, it's a business.
Offset in the first place, probably.
That's a fact. But yeah, so shout out to Offset's bodyguard. Like, that's how you do your job, man.
Yeah, that's that.
And yeah, so I wasn't sure how we were gonna segue into this, but I guess we could just go like this. Like, I was wrong about last week with the Gunna and Thug getting along, because in between the time of the pod and
this pod, getting along.
Yeah, Young Thug released a tweet, and it was like a tweet and delete. Like, he tweeted something like, we are not friends. I forgot the exact quote.
if I have my phone
I don't think
on
they
me.
rock with. Who do you like better of those two artists? Whose music do you rock with more?
Damn, that's hard.
Not saying that you have to choose, but
that's hard because
if you had to pick just now for the sake of the question,
it's just hard because then I'll be going for right now. Like, cause
right.
I haven't heard Thug shit in so long.
Yeah, overall I got Thug. Yeah. But I feel like Gunna's right now.
Yeah, it's Gunna.
But I got Thug overall. If they was like, you got to pick one.
Yeah.
Music so far. I guess it's the amount of years he's been out. He had more years.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, yeah, exactly. Like Thug's been arrested for what, like 3 years or been in jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's a long time. Especially in the music industry. Sometimes people get hot for like 6 months and then you never hear from them.
Yeah, that's possible.
But like where's Lil Baby at? Like shit like that. Where's the baby? Like I'm just saying they were so big at one point and now
I don't know. I might be chilling.
Yeah, I know they're still around, but I'm just like music. Like I don't really hear too much music from them.
No, not.
But but yeah, let's get into these UFO things because I saw some video clip where like
they had a congressional hearing about UFOs and UAPs in the water. That's kind of crazy, bro. You think that's true? You think there's really shit living here with us, or?
Well, I always heard this that like space. Well, like space could be in the water. Like I know that sounds crazy.
No, I think it's true, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. I think it's true. They said that. Like, I have a hobby of looking up ancient texts and all that shit from YouTube and listening to audiobooks. They talk about aliens that came here from a long time, thousands of years ago, and were in the water. You get what I'm saying? The first king of the earth was the water god. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
And that just kind of like reminds me of what's going on now. And why would they have a congressional hearing about this? Like, are they just... Is this all bullshit? All those texts
aliens are definitely real,
like this can't all be
so
bullshit.
much...
It's just too much evidence piling on us. You know what I'm saying? It's too much evidence piling on us with this shit now.
They got a whole area, what, 57?
Yeah, they got all type of shit. I'm sure that shit is... Like, and this is selfish to think, like, it's selfish to think that we the only living species that's intelligent in the whole entire universe. You don't know. You don't know what's out there. You don't know. You don't know. They could be underwater. And we live on land. Like, the land is explored a lot. We haven't probably even discovered everything on land. So you damn sure know we didn't.
They said that we didn't even discover how deep the water is.
Yeah, we didn't discover everything in the water. There's no way.
There's no
way. That shit is more. It's
more
more than
they said
the land.
That there's submarines that can't go but so far down because it'll just crush because of the pressure.
Yeah, I'm sure there's all type of shit down there. I don't want
to
know.
But that brings me up to saying, like, you were telling me how fast these things go.
Yeah, that's what the part I was like. That has to be. And they saying. A human submarine could withstand 9 G's of force. That's the term they use, 9 G's of force. They saying their shit is going thousands of G's of force. You get what I'm saying? Like, we would rip apart if we were going that fast. And we clocked something at that speed. And we just telling y'all. That's what they had at a congressional hearing, y'all. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. But that makes you think, like, if they got shit like that, they could be on Earth and we don't see them like that because it goes so fast.
That's possible. Like, anything's possible now at this point. I say like this: we invent technologies. We invent technologies, but we don't invent the way they work. Like the science to how a plane flies was already there before someone invented a plane. You get what I'm saying? It took someone to invent a plane to make it fly, but it was possible before they did it. You get what I'm saying? The science, the elements to make that all come together was already there. You get what I'm saying? Everything's gone and start in nature at the base of it. Even the metals you get to make the plane. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Anything's possible at this point in my mind.
Yeah, I just feel like that, like the whole alien shit. I be watching sometimes before I go to sleep. I watch like documentaries on like aliens.
I think it's more impossible that there would be no aliens.
And there's so many sightings that it's like. It can't be fake, bro. There's so many from people sightings, all around the world.
Yeah. Like, ancient writings. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about that. Like, how could that be fake?
No, that's a fact.
Too much evidence.
And
they seem to be like, you know how niggas be like, we come in peace. They seem to be peaceful. Niggas ain't zapped me yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. And I don't want to be going to explore no shit.
I ain't going. I'm gonna leave y'all in the water.
Y'all stay in y'all shit.
And you know what I thought about too? You see how all the Bibles and ancient books have like flood myths, like Noah's Ark and Atrahasi, all those shits. Those flood myths is like, I be thinking like, do the aliens under the water be like, if y'all get crazy up there, we'll just flood this shit because we can survive it and y'all can't. Fact. You know, I be thinking like that now. Like, is it them doing that shit? Mm-hmm. Like, no, y'all get crazy up there. Y'all want to drop some.
What if they controlling the weather, bro? And we don't know that. Yeah. Like, what if it gets that deep? Like, to where like they doing shit like that? It could be deeper than you think, bro. It could be deeper than you think. But yeah, that's some crazy shit. I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah. But you said they're calling it something else now, right? It's not UFO.
UAPs. That's what's the acronym stand for? I can't think of what it stands for. But yeah, they're using the term UAPs.
Sheesh.
Instead of UFO. Same shit though.
Speaking of aliens, this nigga Kendrick dropped.
Oh yeah, Kendrick dropped that. It just dropped today, so I didn't get a long listen session with it. But from what I was hearing, that shit sound like banger after banger. No
I can't front though that bullshit. That Tupac shit and that SWV
He did a song with Tupac Flow. He did a song with SWV. He bodied the flow. That shit sounded hard so far. But it's Kendrick. Like, what do you expect anything else? Like,
but the Tupac shit when he did like the whole him talking to God joint, or the father talking to him or whatever, like he it just reminded me of some Eminem shit too. Yeah. Like, I was just like, oh, this gives me like Eminem vibes, but it also like when he first started the song, it just of course it's the Tupac beat or whatever, but it started like his flow is Tupac's flow.
Yeah, no, that shit was hard. That was hard. I listened through the album like one time through. Yeah, but I listened to it. It just came out today, so I haven't had the chance to like live with it and like.
Yeah, that's a fact. But the two songs that stood out was that and the SWV shit. The SWV shit was a vibe. Like that shit.
Yeah, that was hard. What I was hearing was like some West Coast type bangers and shit.
Yeah, I heard a whole bunch of that. Like, yeah, I gotta keep listening to those though, because like I'm not a huge like West Coast like person like that.
I was liking what I was hearing though. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, yeah. I'm not disliking
that. Shit make you want to crip walk type shit. Like it's all that type of vibe. Like you know what I mean?
It's just that I gotta hear it a couple times to see like exactly like what I like about it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's just today, so I'm gonna listen to that shit more too myself.
But the other ones caught my ears just like bang bang. Cause you know how like Kendrick's from the West Coast, so you're gonna hear West Coast bops. But yeah. So I know Drake is tight right now. Drake is probably like, fuck. I gotta wait like 2-3 more months before I could drop.
Fuck, this shit is hot.
Because if he was to drop now, people probably wouldn't even, like, they'd probably do something with the numbers just to make Kendrick, like, look like he's still winning. But, I noticed too in the intro on the Kendrick joint, he addressed how he felt about, like, Lil Wayne, like, about how, like, since he got the Super Bowl thing, he feels like Lil Wayne is, like, Lil Wayne feels a type of way about him now, or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he sort of addressed that. Which
he said, like, he said that he used to listen to Carter 3, and now it's, like, ironic that he's letting Wayne down by living his dreams out. Yeah,
exactly. So, but shout out to Kendrick, man. Like, album is dope.
It sounded good to me.
I can't wait to see how your Super Bowl performance is. I want to see if you bring anybody out also.
Kendrick on top right now. He ain't looking downward at all.
Nah, hell no.
Nigga looking upward.
Yeah, so shout out to Kendrick, man.
Yeah, shout out to him.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we could talk about. Yo, I guess I could mention this before we get up out of here, but like it's crazy how like I was just really thinking about the music industry, bro. Like they are taking everybody away, bro. Like, if Thug didn't get out, bro, it would have been Thug, Diddy, Dirk, R. Kelly. Like, I'm just saying, just in general, like, there's just mad people that's going away, bro. Like, and, like, these are, like, heavy hitters.
Yeah, but you know what? These people are famous, and you got to really be careful with what you do.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like, a secret lifestyle or some shit.
But do you ever think that people are being, like, blackmailed and, like, set up? Like, cause you gotta.
I'm sure there's all type of crazy shit going. You know what I mean? There's all type of.
Cause there's shows like House of Cards and shit where like they like politicians, but they be having like mad dirty shit going behind the scenes and shit like that. Yeah. So like I believe the same thing be happening in the industry, bro.
Yeah, the real world is probably crazier than those shows.
Yeah.
The real world those shows are probably based on shit that they heard about in the real world, and the real story is like. We can't even put this shit on TV, so we're gonna dumb it down to make a show out of it. You know what I mean? I think that's how it probably.
Because this is what I think, like, because there's so many people that's not saying shit about Diddy, that like, they're probably down with shit. So like you know that this is like a thing. Like it's not like how can I put it? This is what I'm saying. Like I believe like I'm not saying Diddy's not doing what he's doing or whatever, but there's some sort of like blackmail going on because like
it's possible.
For example, look at Hov. Hov be everywhere with Diddy. Like you see this nigga all the time, but you ain't hear one peep out of his mouth at all.
Yeah, it could be also this too. You could have different people probably have different relationships with him. Like some people. Were saying,
Hov, please don't shut this podcast down because we trying to get some views. We got like 30 something last podcast. Like.
But different people say like, oh, I've been to a Diddy party. And I didn't see none of that shit. Like
because they ain't stayed out after 12, nigga.
Yeah.
I heard that it's the after party. It's the after shit that be the.
Yeah, I don't know. That shit is crazy. I want to see how this all plays out. Like, I hope he's not doing nothing crazy. Like, cause I think like
I believe he's sus.
You don't really get, maybe that, but like if you're famous and rich, do you really gotta rape or force anybody?
That's what I'm saying. Like I believe he's like some freak nigga. Like pause.
That's one thing, but that's not illegal.
But yeah, that's not illegal. So like, but that's why I feel like it's more to it. He probably upset somebody.
But I don't know though. I don't know. I hope
because
something
just came out the other day when they was in court. I saw this on it was either TikTok or YouTube or I think Academics was talking about it actually, where they said that Diddy's lawyer said that the feds messed with the Cassie tape and edited it and made it look like made it look worse than what it was. Even though it was still bad, but they said the feds like altered like the tape and shit.
Yeah, because that's what's making him so easy to demonize. That tape right there.
And they said that. One thing and another thing they were fighting about.
People like fuck this nigga. I don't even care the way he beat that girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they said that was also like unfair that the feds got that let that evidence out before the case started because now it puts him like you know how in court everybody has to have a fair trial. Like even if you were the one who's getting convicted of the murder. Yeah. Like you're still like supposed to get a fair trial. Like but the fact that they put that evidence out before anything even started has people thinking a way about Diddy already. So like they were saying that was unfair also.
Yeah,
so.
Some of these police and prosecutors be dropping the ball. I saw in the Young Thug shit, they took a Richard Mille from his house and one of the police officers showed up in court with the shit on his arm. You know the police officer can't afford a Richard Mille.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like they fucking around, they playing around too much. I don't know if that's legal or not, but that's like that's not tampering with evidence and shit.
Nah,
like,
I'll be tight. I feel like
I'll be tight. They did it to violate,
yeah.
obviously, but like Young Thug was probably get your sweaty nasty ass wrists out my shit, nigga.
No, that's a fact.
He's probably doing it to get him tight though. But like shit like that, is that even legal? Like can they can do shit like that?
I don't even know, bro. I don't
That's
think
crazy.
So. Word. Well, yeah, y'all. Hope y'all like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, y'all.
You already know what it is. More to come.
It.
Yeah, we appreciate this. This the second pod. Hopefully this audio comes out better than the last one. Excuse the first couple pods because we're just trying to get stuff together and just trying to keep shit organized and give y'all the best quality that we can give y'all for right now. So. With that being said, it's your boy, Cassh.
Chill. Scott, peace.
Eh?
It's Cash's opinion. I don't care about what they think, long as we winning. It's Cash's opinion. I don't care about what they say, long as we winning.